Hi, so I'm going to take you through the Freak the Mighty quote analysis and show you how I would like you to complete this assignment. When you get to this page, you are going to click on the blue Freak the Mighty analysis. It will open up your own doc of this assignment that you can type directly into. So it's asking us to analyze each quote that is from the book. I highly suggest that in a separate browser, so at the top you see that I have many, I am going to be able to have the PDF available to me so I can go back and forth and see how this quote was used in the book. So if I come here and I get to chapters 1 through 3 on Wednesday, this is where the PDF of chapters 1 through 6 will be located. So I am able to use this and scroll through and have the exact page number where I am looking for these quotes. So, number 1, it tells me where to locate this quote, page 1. I never had a brain until Freak came along and let me borrow his for a while. And that's the truth, the whole truth. So I can decipher what that quote means if I have an idea without looking to see how it's used in context, or I can go back into my PDF, just here, and find the words that are around that quote to come up with a better idea of what I think that means. So I never had a brain until Freak came along and let me borrow his for a while. And that's the truth, the whole truth. The unvanquished truth is how Freak would say it. And for a long time, it was him who did the talking. So I might think that that means he didn't think he was very smart. He let Freak kind of do the thinking for him, right? So it says that I need to write my answers in blue. So I'm going to come up here. And as you can tell, it's already been changed to 14 font, like we do. And I'm going to change my font to blue. And I'm going to say, I think the quote means that Max did not think he was very smart. He let Freak, and I put in quotes, think for him, right? So if he thinks that he didn't have a brain until Freak came along and let me borrow his for a while, maybe that lets us know that Freak brings out Max's potential. Freak lets Max realize that he does have a brain and he can use it. So I can maybe predict that Freak will kind of come out of his shell and realize that he's smarter than he's given himself credit for. And that is all due to Freak being a good friend and helping him see that side. So as simple as this, I think the quote means that Max did not think he was very smart. He let Freak think for him, right? Simple enough. You're going to go through and answer each quote in your own words. Some of them are going to have longer answers than others, and that's fine. But for number 1, just describing in my own words what I think that means, that's sufficient. I think the quote means that Max didn't think he was very smart, right? That tells me in my own words, what that quote means. When you are finished, everything that you type here will end up being on this page. On your end, yours will look different than mine. This is the teacher page. So up in this right-hand corner where mine says edit assignment, yours will have a blue submit button. When you are finished with all of the quotes, you will come up here and you will click submit, and that is how your assignment will be turned in. Make sure that you answer every single question before you turn it in. And as always, email me if you have any questions.